So hello everyone, good afternoon, how are you all? So guys, welcome to our channel, and yes, today we'll be having a look at GKGS portion. That is, we'll be understanding how these examinations are being conducted. For example, let's talk about CGL, CHSL, CPO, MTS or GD. So these all the examinations are under SSC. If I'll talk about CGL, so CGL is given by the candidates who have actually graduated, right? If I'll talk about CHSL, so it is given by those candidates who are actually 12th pass. And if I'll talk about MTS, so MTS is the examination which is given by 10th pass candidates. So if I'll talk about the target which we have set for SSC 2026, so in this you might have, according to your qualification, you might have thought of cracking CGL or CHSL or CPO, MTS, GD. So whatsoever it is, we will be having look at the complete GKGS strategy. So what is the syllabus? How can we attempt these particular questions? And what should be our target? So we'll be discussing about each and everything in this session. So please stay connected, and yes, those who are present here, kindly confirm me, is my everything is clear? Am I audible? Am I visible? And is this slide clear? If everything is okay, we can start moving forward. So guys, talking about the first thing, why should we focus on general awareness? So understanding why GKGS has become the ultimate game changer and the merit decider. So you need to understand some of the facts and figures. So basically, if I talk about 2026 examination, first of all, let's have a look at CGL and CPO examination. So for group B and C officer, or we are talking about the inspector post. For example, you can talk about income tax inspector as well. So Vikas, Sagar, everything is okay, fine. So for cracking CGL and CPO examination, we need deep conceptual clarity, right? And specifically, if I talk about the static GK, so see what happens in GK now. There are several subjects which includes history. Apart from that, we have polity. Then we have geography. Apart from that, we have static part as well, right? Then current affairs section is there. Then we have science. In short, we have lots of subject which comes under GS. But the point is, motivation quotes. Can we leave something, or so should we study in depth? So this is what clarity is. This is what students actually can get confused at this particular location. So let me give you very specific clarity about these examinations. See, SSC examinations and railways examinations are both two different things, because in SSC examinations one thing is there which is English, and in railways there is no such English section, right? So cracking RRB examination is quite different way, and in SSC's if I'll talk about in SSC's point of view, this examinations is cleared in different way. So if I talk about my examination, so I have cracked RRB ALP, RRB JE. Apart from that, there's a teaching examination which is seated, and then there was SSB. So if I'll say that if I have studied for the one examination, will it be easy for me to crack another examination? So answer is yes, but you need to follow the strategy according to that examination. That's the main point. So I'll be telling you about the strategy motivation, but let me make everything clear first. So for CGL part, you need to go in depth, that's for sure. SSC CHSL is filled with by those candidates who are 12th pass. So these are actually the posts like LDC or DEO post. So here, yes, there's a high competition, right? So in this case, you need to focus more on science, polity, and those current affairs which those events which have recently occurred. Now, because I'll be talking about the economics as well, so let me just complete this statement, then I'll be taking your doubts. If I talk about those MTS candidates, so these are the ones who are 10th pass. So these are the candidates who have just passed their 10th, and yes, they are eligible for this examination. So this is for foundational government roles. So general awareness is again merit decider here. But here, yes, you need to have a strong command over English as well. See, one by one, let's move forward. So first of all, let's talk about GA in mains also, because about pre we all are aware of. But for the mains, so maths and reasoning have become qualifying, right, or high scoring for most of the aspirants. But yes, the different, or we'll say that how you will be different. You will be different through this general awareness only. So first of all, you need to be time efficient. That is, you need to solve 25 questions in just 7 minutes, and this part is very important, because we think, oh, 25 questions are there, at least we can give 1 minute each. No, you cannot give extra time here, because you have calculations here. So for maths and reasoning, if you want extra time, you need to be just like Usain Bolt over here. Yes, you need to go in the faster pace, and yes, in GK GS you are aware of, either you know the answer or you Don't know. That's the only point. There is no third scenario. It's not like calculation will be done, then we'll check whether answer is coming or not. It's very clear. If I know or if I'm not aware of this answer, I can just leave it, or I can go with the mark review next option. And yes, it is high weighted subject as well. So CGL tier 2 carries 75 marks exclusively for this general awareness section. So yes, scoring 50 plus in mains GA directly guarantees you the top tier post. But how can we get it? That's the point. Someone was asking me, what would be the strategy for the same? So let's have a look at the complete syllabus breakdown. Then we'll discuss about the strategy. So first of all, talking about history and culture. So Indus Valley civilization to independence, where we can talk about the modern history. So this is basically modern history, right? Where you can talk about the revolt of 1857, or you can talk about this who was the last viceroy of India, or there might be some other questions which might come from Home Rule League or civil disobedience movement of 1930 and so on. So you need to focus heavily on art and architecture, art and culture, and also you need to focus on some festivals, dances, music, gharanas. This gharanas part is very important because this is actually loved by SSC. Talking about the polity parts of constitutional articles, you must remember this, you must mug it by heart. But the point is, if you have that concept clear now, then mugging up these things will not make any sense. Yeah, you need to remember some of the facts, but if you are able to link each and everything, now that makes this easy. So moving forward, so amendments, fundamental rights, parliament, judiciary structures. So these are the points which are again and again repeating in the polity part. But this articles, it's 100% sure that at least just one or two questions will come from this part. In the geography, Indian river system, national park, soil type, census 2011 data. So this is actually from polity part. Basic solar system, world geography facts. So this is actually from geography. Then science. So you have physics, chemistry, and bio. So basically, this is from 10th level syllabus only. So it's not like you need to go with the 11th or 12th levels part. It's not needed there. So in the physics, unit and measurements, optics, motion, electricity, magnetism. In the chemistry, periodic table, chemistry in everyday life, acid, bases, salts. In the bio, human body, diseases, vitamins. These are the important ones. But yes, we can say that CBSE 10th level syllabus is sufficient. Now comes the economics. So who was asking me? Vikas. Vikas, from the economics part, you need to know about the union budget, 5-year plans, RBI monetary policy, inflation, basic micro and macroeconomic terminologies. Apart from that, there are certain questions from the markets. So according to the market demand, what is the relation between the supply and demand? So these type of questions are asked in the economics. I have some of the questions framed today also for you people in order to make you understand what is the level of the paper that is being asked. Then talking about the current affairs, so yes, at least 1 year's current affairs is important. So at least 8 to 10 months of national and international news, sports events, appointments, indexes, and government schemes. So these are the parts of the current affairs which are asked. Now, so you were asking about the pattern, right? So talking about that pattern, so 60% of the total GA section comes under this part where current affairs, static GK, art, culture, books, all these things are very important. So if I talk about this traditional history and geography part, so they are shrinking. In spite of asking from the questions on the history and geography part, paper mainly depends upon the static GK, which includes art, culture, books, days, current affairs. So your strategy must be that my main focus must be on current affairs. If I want to crack SSC examination, you must make your mind clear that I need to focus on the current affairs. That's the first and most important thing. So these are the examination patterns which you are aware of. For CGL, we have 25 questions and 50 marks for tier 1 and 25 questions for 75 marks in tier 2. So basically I have mentioned each and everything about the examination. So we are aware of. If I'll talk about CPO, it's again same just like CGL. And if I'll talk about SSC GD, so 20 questions are there which are of 40 marks, again 2 each. So this is actually the weightage of the examination. But talking about the master strategy, what should be that? Now here's the point. So motivational quotes, it's for you. First of all, you need to build your foundation. Now, how can you do this? So there are a lot of ways. First of all, I'll tell you the best part. Whenever you are starting preparation for any of the examination, let us say you are preparing for SSC CGL. Fine. Now, what do you need to do? You need to know the level of the examination. So first of all, you need to refer PYQs, and it's not for solving purpose. No, it's not for solving purpose. The only part is you need to just check what type of questions are asked and what is the pattern. So is it mixed? No. So let me give you the correct answer. It's not mixed. It's very specific. You will be getting section wise questions. That's the main point. Now once you get to know about the level, now what you can do, you are aware of the pattern also, you are aware of the syllabus as well. You need to start your preparation with some of the standard books. It may be Lucent or it may be NCRT, whatsoever it is. Or if you are enrolled in the paid batch, go according to the faculties what they are telling you, according to your according to their experience. So your concepts will get clear from here itself. So what you have to do, you have to complete topic by topic. First topic is completed, then go with its previous year questions or most expected questions, then start with topic 2. Don't mix each and everything, don't make khichdi. That's the main point. So yes, you need to master PYQs, because if I talk about these PYQs, many of the questions are there which actually repeats, and this will come up with practice only. Either your seniors or your teachers will tell you, and if you're preparing everything by yourself, so you need to go what are those repeating themes which again and again they are being asked. So for example, these gharanas very commonly asked in CGL, so you must be aware of what kind of questions are repeatedly asked from these last 4 to 5 years. And once you get to know about that, you will be emphasizing on those topics which are really very important. And most important thing is current affairs, you cannot miss it. So you need to dedicate 30 minutes daily instead of cramming monthly PDFs, because if you think I'll be mugging up that PDF in 2 days or 3 days, guys, trust me, that is not going to be beneficial in your examination, because current affairs are not like you can just read this PDF and you are getting selected. The point is, if you are looking at that particular current affairs on the daily basis, you will be able to link each and everything. So for example, if for example in the latest scenario you can talk about the LPG crisis, you are aware of that, right? So there was a statement also released from the ministry that you need not worry about it. But yes, now once you get to know that there is LPG crisis, you will get to know LPG is actually being supplied from where, right? Now you will be able to link some part now. So there would be some state, there would be some country, and according to that particular state or country, you will get to you will get a link. Okay, so that supreme leader was killed. So it was linked with which country, who killed him, or who was he, who was that. So everything you can connect if you are going regularly with the current affairs. So do not wait for a monthly PDF to come. Obviously, that is good for revision, but still you need to focus daily on this current affair, and at least minimum time duration should be of 30 minutes, which must be given here. So this is very important. Talking about sectional mocks, so attempting a 10-minute general awareness quizzes on the Oliveboard daily will train your elimination skills and memory recall. So what happens, many times it happens in the examination we are not aware of the answer, but yes, from the options we can actually give the correct answer. How? By eliminating the 3 options. If I'm aware of which 3 options can be eliminated, I can easily take that answer. So these are actually the parts which you cannot miss. So if you are ready to crack the examination, so I'm also ready to help you out. So every Friday we'll be meeting at 2 p.m. here, and at 2 p.m. we'll be having this session completely in English for you people, and I'll request to join you all to join at 2 p.m. sharp, so that we can take this class from 2 p.m. to 2:45 or 2:50. So can we proceed with some of the questions so that I can tell you what kind of questions are being asked in the examination? Because consistency is only the key to succeed in this general awareness section, and for that you need to regularly visit the session. You need to regularly practice, and wherever you feel like, sir, there's doubts or is there any trick for the same, I'll surely help you out. So as I'm proceeding with some of the questions, so that we can easily understand what kind of questions are being asked in the examination. So here is my PDF. So guys, tell me, what do you think, what should be the correct answer, Sagar, here? So who established the Bengal chemical Swadeshi stores during the freedom struggle? So was he Dadabhai Nehruji, was he Acharya P.C. Ray, was he Bal Gangadhar Tilak, or was he Surendranath Banerjee? What do you think? What should be the correct answer? So for this question, if I talk about the Bengal chemical Swadeshi stores, the correct answer is actually your Acharya P.C. Ray. So I'll try to bring PDFs or PPTs in a manner that I'll show some of the images so that you can get the better understanding of the question, and then I'll explain. So it's not Surinath Banerjee, Mr. Sagar, it's Acharya P.C. Ray. So Acharya P.C. Ray ji, he is also known as the father of Indian chemistry, and this is important. So he actually established Bengal Chemicals and Pharmaceuticals in 1901, and it was also the India's first pharmaceutical company. Then, key part of the Swadeshi movement to promote indigenous industry and self-reliance. So yes, the correct answer was option number B. Is it okay? So Vikas, moving forward with the next question. Next is the Gulf of Mannar Marine National Park is located in which state? So is it Gujarat, Kerala, Tamil Nadu or Andhra Pradesh? Answer please. So guys, do you know what are these? These are actually coral reefs. What are they? They are basically coral reefs, and you must be aware. So these coral reefs are the one which are helping in the purification of the water as well. Sagar, I want this answer, please. So here, what should be the answer? So sir, see, if I talk about this Gulf of Mannar, just think, can I link it with Kerala? No, right? Obviously not. Am I going to link it with Andhra Pradesh? Obviously not. So what is the correct answer? The correct answer is Tamil Nadu basically. So yes, it consists of 21 small islands and adjacent coral reefs. So it is located off the coast of Ramanathapuram and Tuticorin districts. So it is famous for dugong, that is sea cow, which is a vulnerable marine mammal. So the correct answer is Sagar. You are absolutely correct. That is Tamil Nadu. Perfect. Next. Next is which of the following passes connects Srinagar to Leh? So is it Banial Pass? Is it Nathula? Is it Jalepla? What should be the answer? Sagar, Vikas. So guys, here the correct answer is going to be your Jojila Pass. So yes, this is actually connecting Srinagar to Leh. So Vikas, you are absolutely correct. The correct answer is Jojila. So Jojila is actually the gateway between the Union territories of Ladakh and Jammu Kashmir. If I talk about Banial Pass, so it connects what? So Banial Pass actually connects Jammu with Srinagar, right? And the question was Srinagar to Leh. So do not get confused. For Leh part, it was Jojila, and for Jammu part, it was Banihal. Okay. Next, talk about Nathula. So Nathula connects. It connects Sikkim to the Tibet, China. Fine. So have you ever visited Gangtok? No one? So whenever you will be visiting Gangtok, you will be getting that board, signboard, welcome to the Nathula Pass. And it is one of the most famous location also for this China border. One more thing, there is also a temple of Harbhajan Singh Ji. So he was in defense services, and it's said that he comes in the when someone dreams, he comes there and he tells that China is attacking China is planning something or something like that. So he is Harbhajan Singh Ji. Okay, Sagar, no worries. So yes, Nathula is connecting Sikkim with Tibet. Banihal is connecting Jammu with Srinagar, and yes, Ladakh with Jammu Kashmir is connected by your Jojila Pass. Fine. Next is, in which year was the ISRO, that is Indian Space Research Organization, founded? So 1962, 69, 72 or 58? Answer please. So what should be the answer? So guys, talking about Indian Space Research Center, its headquarters is in Bangalore. Fine, it is asked in the examination. And Sagar is going with 1969. Vikas is also going to 69. That's great. So guys, yes, the correct answer is 1969. So it was formed on 15th of August 1969. Vikas and Sagar, that's great, man. So it was superseded the erstwhile IncoSpar. So as already discussed, its headquarters in Bangalore, and the first chairman was Dr. Vikram Sarabhai. So yes, the correct answer is 15th of August 1969. Perfect. Next question is, the Satyamev Jayate emblem is taken from which Upanishad? So is it Katha? Is it Mundaka? Is it Chandogya? Or is it Ken? What do you think? What should be the answer? So Satyamev Jayate emblem. So guys, this is one of the most important question. I have actually taken those questions today which are most repeatedly asked. So these are most repetitive questions, and you are absolutely correct, Vikas. Absolutely correct. That is Mundaka. So Mundak would be the correct answer. So yes, Mundak Upanishad is the correct answer. Motto is truth alone triumphs. So it is inscribed in the Devanagari script at the base of lion capital of Ashoka. So the correct answer is Mundak Upanishad, and yes, because you were absolutely correct, option B was the correct answer. Next. High retentiveness substance is used for the manufacturing of what? So is it electromagnet, is it temporary magnet, is it permanent magnet or paramagnets? High retentiveness substance. Answer please. So guys, can you see this magnet? This is actually a horseshoe magnet. What is it? It is a horseshoe magnet. And horseshoe magnets are basically permanent magnets. What are they? They are basically permanent magnets. So horseshoe magnet or bar magnet may be asked in the examination. So whether it is horseshoe or is it bar magnet, they are permanent in nature. Why? Because these magnets retain their magnetic property for a long time. Fine. And if I talk about the temporary magnet, so temporary magnets are the ones which actually shows the magnetic property for some time. So let me talk about electromagnet magnets. So do you know electromagnets? So electromagnets are the ones which actually shows the magnetic nature until and unless if you are applying the current. So if you are not applying any current, there would be no magnetic property. And once that power supply is switched off, that nature of the magnet disappears. So yes, here if I talk about the answers, it will be the permanent magnet. So it has the ability to retain the magnetism even after the field removal. So steel, alnico, these all have high retentiveness and corrosivity. So if I talk about alnico, what is it, Sagar bhai? So alnico, see, alnico. So Al stands for aluminium, right? Ni stands for nickel, and Co stands for cobalt. So you must be aware of. So this is actually an alloy which is made up of aluminium, nickel, and cobalt. So this is the point. Okay, Sagar, Vikas, understood? So soft iron is used for electromagnets because of its low retentiveness. So although this question is one, but from the same question we have seen 5 to 6 questions more. So in this manner we will be keeping all our sessions. Next, what is the next question? Next is, what happens to the pH of a pure water when lemon juice is added? Now see, what is the pH value of water? So for pure water, the pH value is 7. Acha, what is pH? So P stands for potence and H stands for hydrogen, which means potence of hydrogen. Now potence of hydrogen, this scale was discovered by who? So it was discovered by Sorensen. Okay, now just think, sir, lemon juice is being asked. So what is the pH value of lemon juice? So pH value of lemon is basically 3.5, approx 3.5. So as when 7 is the value of water, 3.5 is the pH value of lemon, and when lemon will be squeezed in it, so it's very obvious its value is going to decrease, right? So yes, Sagar, you are absolutely right, its pH value will decrease, right? Now more about it. So whenever you will be moving forward, this color becomes darker. So darker color represents more basic nature, and here it becomes the red color, so that represents the acidic nature. So yes, the correct answer was decreases. So pH value of water is 7, lemons it has citric acid, and since it has pH value is 3.5, so it drops the pH value less than 7. Okay, next, the kinetic energy is derived from which equation? Is it V is equal to U plus AT? Is it F is equal to M into A? Is it E is equal to M into G into H? Or is it E is equal to half mv square? This is the basic one. And Vikas, Sagar, and apart from Vikas and Sagar, all those candidates who are present here, I want this answer from you people. As kinetic energy, how do you calculate? So for the kinetic energy, we have the formula that is half mv square, right? And what is it? So amount of motion contained in a body, it is the energy possessed by the particle due to its motion. So m is basically the mass and v is basically the velocity. So motion in a body, energy in a body due to its motion, that is kinetic energy. So D is the correct answer, exactly. And someone asks you about potential then. So potential energy is the energy possessed by the body due to its height. So for that, U is equal to mgh would be the answer. So yes, D is the correct answer. That is half mv square, where m is the mass and v is the velocity. And m into g into h, that is basically potential. Tell me, is this clear, guys? Is there any sort of doubt? Clear, right? Fine. Next is, which of the following is the ore of mercury? Please tell. Which of the following is the ore for mercury? Answer. Will it be bauxite? Will it be cinnabar? Will it be hematite or dolomite? So guys, see, mercury's ore is HGS. What is it? HGS. And what is this? So this is basically a cinnabar. So cinnabar is the correct answer and mercury's ore is cinnabar. One more question from here. So if someone asks me, sir, tell me one thing. Is mercury toxic in nature? Yeah, mercury is toxic in nature. If you ingest it, if it gets within your body, what it will create? It will create a issue which is known as minimata. Please remember, what is minimata? So minimata is the issue which is there when we ingest the mercury. So mercury is toxic in nature. You must remember this. Next. So cinnabar, that is mercury sulfide, HGS, I have already told you. Bauxite was the ore of aluminium and hematite is the ore of iron. Right. Next. What is the SI unit of electric current? So, sir, see, the device which is used for measuring the electric current is a meter. What is that? A meter. So, meter, that is measuring the ampere part. That is, electric current is actually measured by a device which is known as a meter. And where is that? So, here, ampere, that is option number C is the correct answer. So, Vikas, Sagar, you both are correct. So, volt, it is for potential difference. Watt, it is for power, and coulomb, that is basically for charge. That's it. Next. So voltage is for potential difference, watt is for power, coulomb is for charge, and current is for ampere. Next. What is the primary function of a firewall in a network? So does it increase the internet speed? It acts as a browser? It prevents unauthorized access? Or is it used as a store backup? Answer. So see, firewall. So it has nothing to do with the internet speed. Yes, if someone proves to be someone else and tries to enter into a system, so that particular person is stopped by firewall. So firewall actually prevents the unauthorized access. And yes, because you are absolutely correct here. Sagar bhai, please remember, so firewall is the one that prevents the unauthorized access. So network security device monitoring traffic. It acts as a barrier between the trusted internal and untrusted external networks. So yes, the correct answer was option number B. Perfect. Next. Which of the following is a volatile memory? What is volatile memory? Once the power supplies off, Manoj bhai, what is going to happen? Data will get lost. So ROM is non-volatile in nature. Data remains there. If power is supplied off, data remains in the hard disk also and pen drive also. What is left? C. So RAM is the example of volatile memory, which means once the power supply is switched off, data also vanishes. And yes, the correct answer was option number C. So RAM stands for random access memory and it loses data whenever power is off. But ROM, hard disk, pen drive, they all are the examples of non-volatile memory, right? Next, 1 gigabyte is equal to how many megabytes? Is it 1000, 1024, 100 or 1010? Answer. So 1 gigabyte is equal to how many megabytes? No one? That's great. So Vikas and Sagar, you both are correct. That is 1024. Now I have some points for you. So what is the smallest unit? Guys, bit is the smallest unit. But after bit, what comes? Is there anyone who can answer me? So when 4 bits are together, that 4 bits actually make a nibble. And when 2 nibbles are 8 bits, when 8 bits are together, it forms a byte. So 1 byte is equal to 8 bit. 1 kilobyte is equal to 1024 byte, 1 megabyte is equal to 1024 KB, and 1 gigabyte is equal to 1024 MB. So 1 gigabyte is equal to 1024 MB, and hence you were correct. B is the correct answer. So I guess it is clear. So 1 GB is equal to 2 to the power 10 MB, and 1024 KB is equal to 1 MB, 1024 bytes is equal to 1 kilobyte. Next. Key combination for undo in MS Office is dash. Is it K Control plus Y, Control plus U, Control plus Z, or Control plus X? Answer. So what should be the correct answer? So key combination for undo. So for undo part we have what? So copy, paste. You must be aware of all those things. So guys, Control plus Y is for redo. Control plus Z is for undo. Control plus U is for underline, and Control plus X is for cut, guys. Fine. So what is the correct answer? So the correct answer is undo is ours. So that is Control plus Z. And because do not get confused, Sagar, you are correct here. Manoj bhai and Sagar, you are correct. But because you need to understand, see, U stands for underline basically. That's not undo. Okay. So Control plus Z was the correct answer. Control plus Y is redo. Control plus X is cut, and Control plus U is underline. Alright, it's okay, Vikas. No worries, no worries. We are here to learn only. So it's totally okay. What is the next question? The next question is, what is the full form of URL? So Uniform Resource Locator, Universal Resource Link, Universal Restriction Link, or Universal Resource Locator? Unified Resource Locator, tell me. So see, right now you are having discussion over YouTube, right? If someone asks you where you were looking this lecture, so what you will do, you will just copy the link and share it. So that link which you will copy, https www.youtube.com/ something blah blah blah. What is it? That is Uniform Resource Locator, which is actually the address of the location where you were looking that lecture. So here that is Uniform Resource Locator, and that is option number A. So it is the address of unique resource on the web. So it consists of the protocol, domain name, and the path. Please tell me, what is the primary contributor to the greenhouse effect? So is it oxygen, carbon dioxide, nitrogen, or argon? Answer please. Waiting for the answer. So is it oxygen? No. Is it nitrogen? No. Is it argon? No. So this time Manoj and Sagar, जहाँ पर ना तो secret हो, you are absolutely correct. So the main contributor of the greenhouse effect is carbon dioxide. Why is it so? Because it traps the heat in the atmosphere, which leads to global warming. And other gases are methane and water vapor. So guys, if I talk about this methane, there are certain questions which are asked from here. So first of all, methane is known as marsh gas. Then paddy gas. Then field gas. Then greenhouse gas. Then global warming gas, and so on. So yes, here you need to remember all these names. These are very important. Here correct answer was B. Perfect, Vikas. Next is acid rain is mainly caused by the emission of dash. So is it CFCs, CO, SO2 and NOx, or methane? Acid rain. Acha, this acid rain leads to the marble cancer. This acid rain leads to marble cancer, where you can talk about the depletion of the marble on Taj Mahal, which has become yellow in color, right? So acid rain is mainly caused due to emission of what? So from factories, these SO2 and NOx are the ones which get mixed up with water vapor. How? So SO2, when it reaches in the environment, it reacts with water and it forms H2SO3, which is known as sulfurous acid. What is it known as? It is known as sulfurous acid, which in return forms H2SO4. So sulfuric acid is formed. In similar manner, from NOx, it is forming HNO3, and when it comes down, so that's not only rain, but that is acidic rain, because its pH value is much low, and it creates the issue for the flora and fauna. It creates the issue for the Taj Mahal. So that's why this marble cancer and acid rain. So all have a single source, that is SO2 and NOx. What is the correct answer? Sulfur dioxide, dioxide, sorry, nitrogen oxide is the correct answer. So sulfuric and nitric acid is formed, so it harms aquatic life, forts, and also the monuments, that is Taj Mahal. And from here only that term has come, that is marble cancer, right? Next, so Montreal Protocol is related to the production of what? So Montreal Protocol is related to the production of wetlands, tigers, coral reefs, or ozone layer. What is it? So these things are asked in the examination. That's why I mentioned here also. So it's not only for SSC CGL but for all the examination. It will be helpful in SSC JE also, SSC CPO also, SSC CHSL as well. Apart from that, even in the RRBs it will be helpful. So Manoj is going with B. Vikas is also going with B. Sagar is also going with B. So correct answer is ozone layer. So international treaty was signed in 1987 and it aims to phase out CFCs, that is chlorofluorocarbons. And in present time, this CFCs is not used in air conditioners, it is not used in refrigerators. But yes, once it was used in both the locations. Now we have certain gases like R32. You can just check your air conditioners. So there the gas which is used is R32. Now CFCs are not used. The CFC is used to deplete the ozone layer. So what is the formula for ozone? The formula of the ozone is O3 and its width is measured with the unit, that is Dobson. So Dobson is the unit for measuring its width, right? Next, which of the following is biodegradable waste? So is it plastic bottle, is it glass, is it wool, or is it iron nail? Okay Manoj, that's it. So biodegradable. So is it plastic bottle? Is it glass? Is it iron nail, or is it wool? So please give me the answer. Glass, wool, iron nail. Correct. So guys, you all are correct. The correct answer is wool. So it is actually the natural fiber that decomposes over time. So microorganisms can break it and break down into the natural elements. So plastic, glass, these are non-biodegradable basically. So this is actually the question from environmental studies, but it is very relevant for our examination. Fine. So guys, I'm giving you the homework question. It's very basic question, but I want this answer in the comment section. So the question is, Minamata disease is caused by pollution of which of the following metal? Is it lead, mercury, cadmium, or arsenic? So please give me this answer in the comment section. Although I have discussed this question in I guess first or second question was the same. So please answer me in the comment section and also tell me did you like the session? So how was the session? I want your answer in the comment section. Also tell your names and also the location from where you belong in the comment section, so that from the next time onwards we can connect with you people. So guys, please remember, my class is daily at 2 p.m. You can join me live daily at 2 p.m. and for the English on Monday and Tuesday I come at 2 for the live test, and on Wednesday I am with SSC Hindi. On Thursday I am on Railways channel, and on Friday I'll be here with you people with SSC English part. So this is my timetable and timing is fixed for 2 p.m. So you can join me daily at 2 p.m. So Manoj is from Andhra and Sagar, you are from Nashik. So that means Sagar, you might be comfortable in Hindi also, right? Okay Vikas, so Manoj, Sagar, all the very best for the examination. In the next class we'll be starting with the comment section. So let me check what were your answers that you have given me, and then we'll continue with the next GKGS section. Okay, so thank you guys, thank you for being such a wonderful audience. We'll meet now in the next class. Till then, take care, bye bye, Jai Hind, and I will wait for each one of you in the comment section. So please do comment there this answer and also how was the session. Okay. Acha, Vikas is from Uttarakhand, so that's great. So Vikas, I guess you are comfortable in Hindi as well, right? Okay, so take care, bye bye, Jai Hind, love you all.